Hello, welcome to Local Edition. I'm Leslie Leyton. Well, April 15th, the dreaded tax day. It's coming up, but you don't have to worry about it. In fact, help is close by. The county is even here to help you out. Here to tell you more about it is San Bernardino County Supervisor Gary Ovitt.
Thank you, Leslie. We're delighted to offer this additional service to our lower income families that make less than $50,000 a year.
So what kind of help are you providing?
If a person is interested in trying to make sure they get all of their tax dollars back, and we found that that hasn't been the case in the past. I mean, it's not that they weren't interested, it's just that they were leaving a lot of money in the hands of the government, and we want to make sure they get those dollars in their hands. Through our Transitional Assistance Department, we offer a service where we have trained some of our government workers to fill out their income tax forms for both the state and the federal level.
Taxes just are daunting for a lot of people, but it doesn't really have to be. Now, if I'm going to go to the county to try to get some help, how do I qualify and what do I need to do beforehand? What do I bring with me?
Really, the only qualification is your household income has to be basically about $49,000 or less. You would make an appointment with our TAD department, let them know what you're coming in for, and we would have one of our agents, if you will, one of our persons who works there would sit down with you, and we'd have you bring in whatever forms you needed in regards to your taxes, what your W-2, etc. And then we would help you file your income taxes online through the e-filing. As we did that, we would make sure that if you in fact had some dollars coming to you as far as your earned income tax credits, that you would in fact receive those. And by filing electronically, you would receive back your tax dollars within probably 7 days or something like that. And so,
why would the county be in the business of helping with taxes? It's something, you know, that they're state or federal taxes. Why the county?
Sure. Well, I think it's twofold reasons. Number one is we want to help you. You know, a lot of people consider it daunting to deal with the IRS, and we are part of the government. We're just basically saying, let us help you get through this so that you in fact get the dollars back that you should have back. Number one, that's the service that we provide. Then number two is they're going to have more dollars hopefully in hand that they can spend in our county. It's going to help out the economy and hopefully make our county a little bit more prosperous. And so
that's
we just
the
think
deal.
it makes
You want to
sense.
make sure that they get their cash back and they spend it locally.
That's correct. And obviously there's no thing to force them to spend it locally, but most of these people obviously are going to spend the dollars on something that they're going to buy locally. So we're excited about that.
Now, how do we know that the people preparing our taxes know what they're doing?
Well, they have been trained by the IRS, and so they've gone through some training in that regard, so they are considered legitimate. When we assume this is not going to be this is obviously not going to be corporate filing or anything like that, but it's going to be fairly simple forms, obviously, when it's less than $50,000. And so we do know that they have received the training that's necessary through the IRS.
Well, the truth is, a lot of people earning less than $50,000, it's not something to be dreaded. They're going to be getting money back. A lot of people don't even pay taxes in that tax bracket. And they have other things that could be due them too. What is it they're leaving on the table?
Well, it's called the earned income tax credit that they have been leaving on the table, and it could be as much money as $2 or even up to $5,700 as well. Somewhere in that range that they've been leaving on the table, allowing the government to spend on their behalf on whatever they're spending it on. We'd much rather the individual, the families had it to spend on their families.
Okay, if people want to go to you for some help with their taxes, what do they do?
They make an appointment, and they can do that through the Ontario TAD office. That's 909-458-9686, or through the Rancho Cucamonga office, which is 909-945-0901. They call, make an appointment, and we look forward to seeing them.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, Leslie.
Supervisor Gary Ovitt. And thank you for tuning in. We're HLN next.